God.
Welcome back to Let There Be J.
Welcome.
On the road!
Whoa, that's a new intro.
I am Jonathan.
I'm James. We got news.
We got reviews. We got reviews. We got booze.
Whoa.
We're chilling.
You hold it out?
We got dirt pies.
Oh.
We got it all.
All right. So,
Okay.
we're starting off with the news of the week.
Starting off with the news of the week. Like usual.
Like usual.
So, let's get into some news.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
a lot of this involves pictures and some of them I feel like James hasn't seen.
Oh.
So I'll be showing
Moving
him
pictures?
this. No, not moving pictures. So there's a movie coming out by the name of Furiosa,
Oh, wow.
directed by George Miller.
Yeah.
You excited for this flick, Jay?
I'm interested. I'm interested to see what's going on.
Okay.
It's a prequel or a sequel?
It is a prequel.
Okay.
And Anya Taylor-Joy is playing Furiosa.
Really? Who was
Yes.
Furiosa before?
Charlize Theron.
Right. She's too old or just not?
Well, I think it's like when she's really young.
Right.
So
Nice.
there was a picture of Chris Hemsworth, who's
What?
also in
He's gonna be Mad
second
Max.
lead.
No. What? Is that a person? Looks like a body.
Looks like a body.
Like it looks like two arms and like the legs.
Where?
The
Oh,
mustache. The
Here's
beard.
what people think. He's playing young Immortan Joe.
Whoa.
You think he could be?
Could be.
I mean, the problem is he's not like painted white, but it could be like that's something that
Yeah, he's
happened
just
later.
Like, what's wrong with the Morton Joe? He's like
I don't know. He's got like face ripped off, and I guess we'll see.
maybe
He's
we'll
no, he's 100% in the movie. There's a synopsis, and it's about Immortan Joe, and there's like another big, huge villain, and they're fighting. There's like a huge war between the two factions.
Okay.
And Furiosa's kind of in the middle. She's probably gonna team up with the other one. I don't know what's.
It's been years since I've watched
Well,
Mad
it's been
Max
years
Fury
since
Road.
when did it come out? 2015.
And like I watched it maybe like probably that summer on the box,
The box.
and it was like we couldn't hear anything. It was my grandma's house. It was mania.
But,
Anyways, maybe we'll rewatch it lead up to Furiosa.
yeah, it's a great flick. George Miller is almost 100 years old.
That's insanity.
And
That
he's
he's still
making
doing
this movie in the desert. So I don't know what's. It's insanity.
Hey man, good for
Yeah.
him. Kudos. And he made like one of the best action movies people say in
Yeah, man, that's
21st century. So congrats.
That's
They
exciting,
storyboarded like everything in that movie.
everything. Yeah, it's
Pretty awesome.
You know, people like to clown on Marvel because they do that, or they previs everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's animation, right?
Whoa.
It's the same thing.
What's
really.
animation? That's true.
Like animation, you know, I think every single movement is fully articulated and thought of.
Right.
But I don't know.
I think it's more so that the directors don't do that
Yeah.
for Marvel, and just like
But
it's
Kev.
just an AI doing it from fucking Skynet. Just like,
Yeah,
all right, the
okay.
audience like this one.
Some of us still like Marvel, but we'll
We'll see. We'll see after this week.
We'll see after this week. Let's get a time check.
All right.
Furiosa.
4. Jeez.
Okay, so Blackagar Adamgon is a character. Is a character that is coming out. Is a movie.
Right.
He
He's a
released this
character of a
October.
movie. Mhm.
Little bit of a spoiler warning.
Whoa!
So, recently someone tweeted a thing of Black Adam with Henry Cavill's Superman,
Oh my god, I did see this.
and The Rock retweeted it saying, "Listen, I listen to the fans. I know what you guys want. Just want you to say I got y'all."
Okay.
And so now the report has come out that apparently Black Adam will feature yet another faceless Superman cameo.
Woo! Why?
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 We don't even want it if it's it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean we're gonna see this character in the future.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to do this?
It's just like, he's here, I guess.
Why can we not have?
Just bring him
it's
back.
Ridiculous. It's so
what did
ridiculous.
Henry Cavill do to
Not
Warner
a
Discovery?
thing.
Did he fuck Warner Discovery?
Yeah, we're getting a movie with Ezra Miller, but we can't have
we can't have Henry Cavill, who's done pretty much nothing wrong that we know of.
Pretty much, he's doing the Twitcher right now, which
He's
is going to be the best
twitching.
thing of all time.
Yeah, that's insanity. Like
It's madness. It's so
it actually
fucking
pisses
dumb.
me off because Henry Cavill is a good Superman. Everyone can
Yes.
agree, and it's just like the
Should
depiction of like.
Should we boo in the theater when it happens?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should ask for lights to be turned on.
And then ask her, hey, got the lights! You think they'd do that if we fully made a whole commotion? Put the lights up!
Guys, lights!
Lights!
Let's go!
Lights!
Fast forward this.
I'm not allowed!
Basically, the context of that is, well, it's a couple things.
There's a couple things.
But in the Justice League, Joss Whedon League, they had, like, just in the middle of the movie, when Batman was going against the Demigorgon, what the fuck that thing's called, the Parademon.
Parademon? That is not the middle of the movie. That's the opening scene.
Like them saying, yeah, the opening part.
But it was in the middle of the movie. It wasn't.
It wasn't then, okay.
I think it was when Gordon first showed up.
Right. It was Gordon, the Justice League were saying hi to Gordon. It just froze. The cinema just froze. And then they just started...
Well, no, the audio kept going, but the screen was black.
Mm-hmm. Right. And they just... They kept it playing where the audio was, and we just and we had to say...
Everyone in the theater was just screaming, pause the movie! Stop the movie!
And then when they played it, we said, go back! Go back!
Yeah.
Just a sign of how good that movie is.
Yeah, that's the highlight of the flick.
All right, so Blackadar, Adam, that one got me.
Yeah, gotcha. I love the delayed realization. That was kind of like me reading the list. Let's get a time check.
All right, 7:30.
7:30. Okay, well, Star Wars, Jay, do you like it? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right?
Most of the time.
Something you're so excited for that's coming out this summer.
Oh, okay.
The show by the name of Cassian and Orgone.
Oh!
And so we got a nice little still of him and Stellan on a little bikesy. Stelly! And Tony Gilroy famously did the reshoots of the
7. Yeah,
the Bork cut, and did the reshoots for Bork. So he was talking about the show, and it's just very interesting to me, this show.
The way it's structured.
So this show was supposed to be 5 seasons long originally.
Holy shit!
And it has now been condensed because season 1, which is coming out soon, is 5 years before Rogue One. And each season was going to be a year before Rogue One and leading right into Rogue One. Mm-hmm. But it has now been shortened to 2 seasons, 12 episodes each. And apparently in season 1, season 1 itself, which is the 1 year, it's being broken up into 4 arcs, 3 episode arcs.
Okay, right. Bad Batch kind of style.
And so they did that and liked that, and so they decided, let's just do season 2 and break it up into 3 episode years. And season 2 will be years 2, 3, 4, and 5, leading us straight into Rogue One.
Nice.
This is just odd.
Makes sense.
Anything to make... Well, where it would make sense to me is why season 1 would be a bit longer is because...
The origin.
It's about him fully getting into the rebellion. Mm-hmm. And you could take time with that. And season 2, you could just, a bunch of missions and do some cool shit.
Some interesting
stuff. And
then
what I think they're going to do is, once they skip time in between season 1 and 2, then we'll have K2.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because unless they want to break canon and show a different origin, because there is a comic of the origin of him.
Right.
We probably will break canon. They fucking know what to do. But, yeah, excited for the structure, man?
Yeah! I mean, it doesn't really matter for us right now, but then...
It's the same as it would be.
Yeah. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what's going on.
Yeah, man.
It's Andor. It's An/Or.
It's An/Or. It's An/Is.
Not much to say about it. You were freaking about the still though. You loving the
Great
still.
still, man. Listen. I like you. Was not excited for the show in the slightest. Because we're not the biggest Rogue One individuals.
Well, yeah.
But I do very much enjoy that character, and I remember saying,
I'd love to see this
if one
guy.
person, was gonna survive, I'd want it to be him and K2, and they could have a crazy other stories.
Hey man, they could still survive,
But I fucking love that trailer, and that's the difference between us.
Hey man, they got the Power Rangers. They got
the Rangers going crazy. They got Aunt Petunia doing at the end.
Aunt Petunia, is that it?
From Harry Potter?
Oh.
She's the lady speaking at the end of the trailer.
The thing is, that could very well be a Star Wars name as well, like Aunt Petunia.
Hey, Aunt Petunia.
Yeah, or Aunt Petunia. That's more Star Warsy.
Petunia. Yeah.
All right.
Let's get a timeo on the blimeo. 11:22. Okay. So, in things I think safe to say we're both excited for in the Star Wars realm, probably me much more than you, is a series coming out next year by the name of Ahsoka.
Woo! I'm excited for Ahsoka.
So, star of the show, Natasha Liu Bordizzo.
Who? Is that
who was playing Sabine
okay,
Wren?
right? Did they recast Ahsoka?
had some quotes to say. I think this was just, Dave and John are continuing Star Wars in a way where it can be standalone, but it also makes you hungry for more. There have been 2 instances where Ahsoka's shown up on a mission. You see how she's interacting with folks, but you don't really get her per se. Even fans who've lived with her for so long don't know where she's at now in this journey. Sabine is so fearless and brave, with so much grace, but she still has flaws. She's not perfect, she's on her journey. She's making mistakes, and it is very high stakes in this galactic war to make mistakes.
High mistakes.
A lot of people have not seen Rebels. It's great for them to have seen it, but we've got a standalone chapter as it is.
So they're scrapping the entirety of
They're
Rebels.
scrapping Rebels.
They're scrapping like John scrapped the whole animated process, shot all the animators,
Oh yeah.
burnt the stills.
Burnt to the ground. Got out! So
This is where the volume's gonna be. Get the fuck out!
For me, the biggest thing in that article that's exciting is saying that the show is very high stakes, which is something kind of been missing from my Star Wars as of late. Obviously, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show had
some pretty big stakes.
Well, pretty big stakes, but also in a much more real way, it had no stakes.
Because we know what happens.
Everything that's gonna happen. Even Andor, we know this guy's
he's toast.
Is fine. Probably everyone else might have stakes for, but I mean, this is I do when a prequel's done right. I do very much enjoy it. But I do always prefer to be in the present.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
And propel the story forward. And fuck yeah, man. Ezra Thrawn, this show's gonna fucking slap. I'm hyped, man. What about you?
I'm excited. I wonder if they're gonna fill in the gaps of, like, in the Mandalorian and the Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett. And Boba Fett, like, what's she doing in between then? Like, this part and then this part. You know what I mean? Like, before and then after. You think they'll do that? Or, like...
I said this to James as a pipe dream. That my like... If this show started, I would adore if the show started with a full live-action recap of Clone Wars, Rebels, and then you could also in there fill... Like, it could be what the epilogue of Rebels is.
Right.
Like, it's Sabine telling someone all this. You could really have that scene be the opening scene, and then what they're showing is, like, animated.
Right.
Or not animated, live action.
I can see them do that, but there's no way they recreate Clone Wars in live action. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't see it.
Well, they have Hayden.
Right. Yes, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't do it because they'd be like,
Can you see them doing Rebels live action?
I can see them doing the epilogue live action,
Okay,
but they wouldn't redo other things
Because how are you gonna like?
for new people.
I'm so fascinated. From announcement, I've been so like, how is this gonna work for someone who hasn't seen Rebels
or Clone Wars.
Mostly for me, who's the fucking world's biggest Rebels shill.
Mm-hmm.
This is like everything, and I'm just gonna be so amazed watching this. But for my mother who's gonna be watching the show, who the fuck is Ezra?
Who is this guy?
Yeah, we got a guy. We got to get him.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be the first line.
Yeah, he's our family.
But listen, if you people have been watching the reviews, have been listening to the podcasts, and you think I've been being lenient on Obi-Wan Kenobi,
right?
You fucking wait until this show comes. I'm gonna be.
It could be the worst show of all time.
I'm gonna be blinder than number 3 from the Sparrow Academy to any faults this show has. This show cannot be bad. It simply cannot.
Hey man, how could it be? Okay, how could this show be bad in your eyes?
If Din Djarin shows up and takes too much screen time.
Okay, but like besides that, nothing else. Like, what if Ahsoka just like kills Ezra in the face?
I mean, yeah, I would not like that, but it.
But I still fucking love the show.
You still love it, dude. It's good. Hera, man.
Chopper, man. What if it was like the incredible bulk level of like animation, like backgrounds?
I still love it.
You still love it. Okay, so that's commitment.
I can still love something and acknowledge that the CGI is horrible.
Right.
The CGI, like, it's important, but
it's not that important.
Like even if you watch fucking Star Wars, original Star Wars, like, there's shit. You watch special editions, there's shitty CGI everywhere.
Oh yeah,
you still love it.
Yeah,
but fair. Yeah, She-Hulk, that she could look the same. I know everyone says they're gonna polish it up. They're gonna polish it up.
Not.
She could look. They're probably not. She could look the same, and like that, and the show could still be great.
Amazing. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think it's that
important.
All right. Yeah, let's get a time check for us. So
exciting stuff.
Damn, man, this show really flies by. Eh?
I know, time is crazy.
All right, now let's get into a big cacophony.
Whoa, good word.
Marvel news.
The Marvel drop.
Okay, quickly right off the bat, Doctor Doom thing. Howard Stern.
Oh yeah,
it's been debunked.
What?
By My Time to Shine. So
what did he do? What did he say?
It's been debunked by a leaker.
Right.
They just said
he's
like,
not Dr.
Howard
Doom.
Like Doom stuff is coming, but Howard Stern is in no way involved.
So maybe that's just like the code name for whatever Howard Stern.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Howard Stern is tweaking, man.
Yeah, Howard Stern's wild, but
okay, that was the craziest rumor, or not even a rumor, just
thing. Like it was odd.
Yeah. Okay.
Really odd.
So that's out the way, I guess. Thanks.
Moving on. We got some Loki season 2 set photos.
Oh, I did see them. They're just tuxedoed out.
So they're chilling at the tux, which that gets me so hyped. A nice little soiree episode. That's gonna be fun. Also, there's a picture of a Kingo movie poster, and it looks like they're in the 70s.
They're in the Kingoverse.
They're going to the Kingoverse. You hype, man?
Maybe they probably had Kingo on standby from fucking Obi-Wan. Hey, come on over.
Hype for
Nadja.
Hype for season 2, man?
I'm excited. To see where it goes. Yeah. We'll see some more Kangany.
So, yeah, it looks like they're at a movie theater in the 70s, which is funny because when they first announced the show was it at the last Comic-Con?
Maybe. How would have to be.
I think it might have been at the last Comic-Con. The picture they showed was Loki in the 70s, and there's like a movie theater with a Jaws poster on it.
Damn.
So
okay,
this scene that was at the very beginning of the conception of the show is now happening in season 2.
Okay, interesting.
So yeah, well, we'll see what that is all about.
See what's going on.
But in some other news, some Wakanda Forever leaks have occurred.
No!
We gotta look at Shuri.
Yep.
No one cares. We gotta look at Okoye, but she's looking like Okoye.
She's looking like she does in all the movies.
We got a look. We got some
Oh, the picture spread?
Emojis of Riri.
Right, like a sticker spread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark 1 armor. I guess there's gonna be a fucking armor set in this movie.
We gotta look at some Atlanteans, and finally we gotta look at Namor.
It's a great costume.
I think it's a great and I love the other one with the headpiece.
Yeah, the ceremonial
and the wing shoes.
Yeah, no, those are like on his feet, dude, aren't they?
Oh, he's fully got wings?
I'm pretty, dude. You would have to. There's no way it's just decorative.
I guess.
Decoration? I guess, whatever.
If they're going that. I think they're going to the route that Atlantis is like a lost Mayan.
Yeah, it's definitely Mayan
civilization.
Someone said, this is just like speculation, but someone said it's not going to be Atlantis because people are going to get confused with Aquaman. So it's going to be like Aztlan. So Aslan.
Okay.
Should be interesting.
The lion from Narnia.
Yeah, I would like. I love the look. There's a fucking villain Atuma as well.
Yeah.
Who is probably gonna be the big bad because they're not gonna have Namor as the main villain. They're just gonna be like they're gonna fight for a bit. They're not gonna be mates.
Yeah.
So John, a question: what is missing from this posters? What's missing, Jonathan?
M'Baku?
No. What's the movie called again?
Black Panther.
Black Panther, and then Wakanda Forever, right?
Yeah.
So what's missing?
Black Panther.
A Black Panther.
We see they're saving it for a big suit up in the final fight, man.
Come on, it's just like it's just a weird. It's just like, all right,
this is
Shuri,
a weird movie.
It's so weird. Shuri's in pajamas, and Okoye's in fucking the same outfit she's been wearing for a while. Which is weird because, well, maybe there's some differences, because every single character in all time needs to have their fucking costume changed, no matter how good their first costume is. Because they gotta sell the toys, but Okoye's been in like 4 different properties and her outfit has not changed drastically at all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Kind of annoying, and she's the titular. She's the second lead in this movie, and she doesn't have anything, so it's pretty weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's an interesting year for Marvel movies this year.
Yeah, it's very weird.
So far,
hey man. Well, Ryan Coogler's still at the helm, which is
trust that.
Which is something. We'll see.
We'll see how it shakes out.
Did you see what was trending? They had recast T'Challa. That was big trending.
I did see that trending, yeah.
And, I'm probably in the same boat, to be honest, the recast.
Yeah,
but it's too late now.
It's too late now. They probably should
have, just for...
But I think, they still could.
It's a tough situation.
Yeah, it's a really tough situation.
And I understand why people want to be recast, because he's just an important character to those things. And, and you could say that Black Panther's a legacy character, but, apparently, I'm not a Black Panther expert, but fans of the character are saying, Shuri is never Black Panther for more than a couple issues. So, throughout all of the time, it's been T'Challa. So, yeah. But there could be a very interesting spin.
Yeah.
Was I more excited when this movie was not helmed by an anti-vax person? Yes.
Yes.
But now, kind of what's it called? Put a damper on things. Anyways,
let's
moving on.
Moving on. We're still in Marvel news, believe it or not. I'm going to issue a spoiler warning right here.
Whoa.
For She-Hulk. This is something we've talked about.
Issuing a bomb.
So, apparently, the Thing is in She-Hulk.
Oh, right. This is what you told me.
Being played by Jason Segel.
Wow!
This would be such a major, huge thing to do. In just this show.
Yeah. Just to put this character
in. Jay, what do you think about this? This is true.
It makes sense because this show is about big, strong people.
Yeah.
Do I see this happening? Maybe. It's very weird. It's a very weird shoehorn in for this, very important character.
They do weird shoehorns in all the time. So.
Yeah. So I wouldn't
really
put it past them. It's a very Monica Rambeau situation. So. Maybe. It'd be very exciting.
What do you think about the casting?
Jason
the
Segel. I think it's great.
Yeah.
You gotta have. I was telling John, you have a guy with the presence to him, and Jason Segel. He's the tallest guy in How I Met Your Mother. So
you gotta have a rocket man.
Right. What? I don't. What? Oh,
Rocky man.
Right. Just get Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. But yeah. So that is that piece of
news question mark
of news. So basically, you ready to get to the big scoop of the night?
Sure, man. Let's hear it.
So friend of the show, the Weekly Planet. Had a very incredibly hot scoop a couple days ago. And it is relating to a character we both love by the name of
Blackagar Boltagon!
No.
Okay.
It's Daredevil. It's Daredevil. Somehow, James Clement has received a lot of information about the Echo series.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to this.
Okay.
Yup. Daredevil is in it for 3 episodes.
He's always in.
As in Charlie Cox. Kingpin Vinny D'Onofrio is in 4 episodes. The Kingpin storyline is building up to him running for mayor of New York City.
Whoa!
Apparently he's going to be wearing an eye patch because he was shot in the head in Hawkeye.
Right.
Daredevil is also going to be rocking a red
eye patch
and black suit.
Oh!
And is looking for Jessica Jones.
Okay.
So people are thinking this.
Interesting. Is that because is that Echo underneath them?
It's just red and black. I don't know.
But would it be red? But that's black and red. Is what
I guess so. Yeah, it could either be the normal kind of suit.
I'm hoping it's the normal suit, man. Bring it back.
Let's bring it back, man. But I mean, this is a lot of news here.
That's a lot of stuff.
This also feeds into a report earlier this week that Kristen Ritter will be returning as Jessica Jones in the Daredevil show itself.
Also playing into, they changed the fucking title of the Netflix show.
Yeah, they changed the title to now it's AKA Jessica Jones.
So, do you think that's because they're making a show called Jessica Jones? What's the deal? So people are saying they might just call it Alias now because that's what the comic's called, but very weird stuff going on with the Netflix verse.
Yeah, what do you think of all this news though, Jade? How do you like this?
I heard they're changing Luke Cage to Mr. Luke Cage. That's the new title on Netflix. Anyways, with all this news, it's exciting. It makes sense that he's going to be in the show.
How do you like him running for mayor?
I think that's a great storyline. It was kind of semi alluded to in the Daredevil
3?
show. Yeah, so it's interesting for sure. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, this got me excited, man.
So
he's in half the show, then Daredevil's in half the show.
Damn, okay.
And Kingpin's in
4 quarters. 4 quarters?
2/3 of the show.
Right. So, hey man. Great
It's
stuff.
good stuff. It's good stuff, man. I'm loving the suit.
Mm-hmm.
I like that we are going to see the yellow, but I like that we are returning. We're coming home.
So wait, is the yellow coming, I guess, after? Kind of weird.
What?
When is he gonna have Hope in the yellow? Oh, that's She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The yellow can't happen too long, to be honest. It's nice to look at sometimes.
Yeah, it'll be a fun little callback to the OG.
Mm-hmm. And the comic.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to see our boy again.
Mm-hmm.
And,
it's review time!
It is review time. Our first review, it's going to be a bit of a shorter one. It's a flicky we saw.
Oh, a little flicky. What did we see?
By the name of Elvis.
Oh, I totally forgot we saw that movie.
You know, this movie, I don't think there's all that much to say about it, except I thought, I had a pretty good time with it. It doesn't really feel like it's a movie at all.
Yeah.
It's just a series of a bunch of, quick scenes, going through time, and, performance-wise, he was good. There's some fun scenes with the music. I don't know what fucking
Tom Hanks is doing.
Said Tom Hanks is doing, man. It's a snow show.
It's a snow show. I was telling Jonathan, there's no fucking way snowman, snow bro, snow bunnies are a fucking real thing that people were talking about in the fucking 70s.
Apparently it is.
Like, that, and the amount of times they say that in the movie,
so many times.
It's too many times, and it always pisses me. Don't give me a snow job here, man. Don't snow me like this.
Snow me like this, David.
And,
Jay, what'd you think of the flick?
I liked all of the Elvis scenes. Like, I really liked them. I thought they were very fun. When he's just talking to anybody, he's like, oh, I'm Elvis. Yeah. But then whenever Tom Hanks is just by himself doing fuck God knows what, I'm just like, oh, man,
our group was just, every time Tom Hanks showed up on screen, we just laugh.
It's just so fucking weird. And you never get used to the accent, too.
Yeah, you never do.
It never becomes familiar at all. The performances were great.
Yeah.
He was really thrusting.
He was. The ladies were...
And the depiction of the ladies is insanity.
Yeah, it really is insanity.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I liked... It makes sense why the movie dragged out at the end, because it's kind of like, this is what Elvis was feeling like, just being exhausted at this fucking hotel. Yeah. That's interesting. Is it fun to watch? No, at that point, but it makes sense from a filmmaking. That's a good
way to say about them. It's it's pretty much an exhausting movie.
Yeah, it is exhausting.
You're just tired, but you're like, oh boy,
let's just get it over.
I was thinking, like, how the hell long did it take to film this movie? Because every 5 minutes we're in a different location.
And the transitions were
the transitions were nuts.
There was some review I was reading where it's like, so this movie is like, you see an eye, it zooms into a person's eye. The eye turns into a Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns into a craps table. The craps table turns back into an eye. It's Elvis on stage dancing. And it's like, okay, true.
It's true.
Yeah. Baz Luhrmann, he does crazy stuff. So Baz Luhrmann's the guy who did the Romeo and Juliet movie.
Yeah.
Which makes a whole lot of sense.
Yes.
I like that movie better than this one, to be honest.
Well,
Romeo and Juliet
too.
Romeo and Juliet is a fucking banger,
good
dude.
Movie, man.
But yeah, this was interesting. I think it's a decent watch. Brings the grannies into the theaters.
Yeah. It's one for the grannies.
It's one for the grannies.
It's for the dads. It's for the grannies.
There's just people going, well, Top Gun had a granny or two in there, too.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what he's going to do. I'll tell you. But, yeah, good time.
This was a good time. We were in the back of the movie theater.
Back, yeah.
Which, it's interesting.
We had a historian next to us that was laying down the facts.
We had the Elvis historian.
Yeah.
It was a good time, though. I mean, it was fine. It's like a very...
Solid time.
Very biopic standard movie. So, have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Okay, but you've seen Rocket Man.
Yes.
And you've seen this. Which better, this or Rocket Man?
Rocket Man.
Okay, cool. I've seen Bohemian Rhapsody and this is better than Bohemian Rhapsody for sure.
Well, apparently both of those movies are pretty cleaned up as to reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, especially Bohemian Rhapsody is like so
really
cleaned up of what things really were.
Yeah.
And Rocket Man kind of gets
gritty?
into the...
Oh, okay, that's cool.
They get into the shit.
Because Elvis, like, he doesn't do it, like, he has apparently way worse anger issues, way worse drug use.
He does drugs once at the beginning and then a bunch at the very end.
Yeah.
And none at all in between.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm Elvis. That's it. I'm Elvis, baby. Oh. Whoa, I didn't know we had Elvis in the car. All right. Next review, we got... What's on the table,
all right,
Jonathan?
Guys. So, we've made it to that point.
Right.
You know...
I don't know the order of the reviews are going to be. I wonder if this... What's this?
A couple weeks ago...
Okay.
Jay and I... We recorded something.
Oh.
And
it was lost.
It was lost forever.
And
it was a great discussion, you know.
It was a good discussion.
It was a wonderful discussion. And that, of course, was our review of Stranger Things 4, Volume 1.
Volume 1.
You know, this past weekend, Volume 2
has been
released.
dropped.
And so, let me just talk about Volume 1, what I thought. I thought, there's some really good stuff in it, maybe some not
awful
so
shit.
Great stuff in there.
Flying garbage.
But here's what I'm going to say.
All right, Sean's going in.
Stranger Things Volume 2, the ending of this epic season.
Right.
I got to say, I loved it.
Whoa!
I thought it was such a great ending. Like
Really?
I love the decision to make the finale 36 hours long. I thought it was so brave. And you know what else I loved?
What'd you have?
I loved when the creators hyped up such major deaths. 5 deaths.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the 5 deaths.
Right.
I could not track down 5 deaths.
Yeah, I don't know where that number came from either.
But we did see that there's supposed to be major consequences.
Major, huge deaths.
Right.
And then proceeded to kill 2 despised characters and then 1 character that was just introduced this season.
And there's been a pattern every season.
I thought that was a great choice, personally.
Right.
I also loved that in that finale, the exact they somehow they knew that the exact second a scene would get interesting to switch to the next one.
Right, yes, that was cool.
Switch to the next bullshit story. I thought that was a great choice. And you know what else I loved?
What'd you like?
I loved that it was so clearly and clear-cut established that Vecna needs 4 kills to do the plan. And yet, somehow, he does not attempt to kill anyone else in this godforsaken town except for Max within the entire 127-hour duration of this episode. What else I loved? I love Finn Wolfhard, man. He's the heart. What else I loved? I love when you make a deal with the pizza man for a spliffy to just throw the salt in the tank.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love Will crying his entire ass off in the back of a van with the person sitting right next to him, not noticing the slightest.
Just chilling.
I thought it was such a great choice to have Steve, Robin, and Nancy barely be in the finale.
Oh, right.
I loved how we spent an hour escaping the prison, another hour at a fucking church talking about what should we do, and then another hour going back into the prison. And you know what else was brilliant?
What?
That killing 1 Demogorgon absolutely fucking erupts the Upside Down and kills every single creature in that entire world.
1 Demogorgon in Russia.
Yeah. And I love that the Russia, how it amounted to so much, it added really so much.
Oh my god, it was so good.
You know what else I loved?
Right.
When Max, died,
right, spiritually.
She died spiritually. I thought, no, like they shouldn't. Like this is such a ballsy, impressive move. They shouldn't do this. So I'm glad they brought her right back because otherwise it would have been.
It would have been tragic.
You know what else I love?
Right.
I love shoehorning a fucking song at the very last second in your ending montage just because it blew up on TikTok. And they used the exact same song from the trailer, not even the real song, the exact same edit of the trailer. I love a vague epilogue where things such as, do the parents know what the fuck is happening, are just not tapped into in the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
I love a weird as fuck reuniting of Eleven and Hopper where he just walked in and she's like, hi. Thought that was great.
Yeah.
I love a little, whoopsie daisy, little Grindelwald, he escaped. He got set on fire, he escaped. I love Steve. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts. This got such an audible laugh from me in the finale. Okay, so Nancy and Jonathan reunite, and they're like hugging, and right above them in frame, Steve is fucking pouting like he just lost a Little League game.
Aww.
He's just like, and Robin's like, it's okay. Fully in view of them. Fully in view of the 2 of them. Like, could you imagine doing some shit like that? The girl you like is right there with her man, and you just,
oh man.
It's okay, man. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, fuck this show.
Alright.
I fucking hated the finale of this.
Jesus Christ. You got me for a second.
I might not watch season 5.
Wow.
I really
Interesting.
am not into this. Jay, what'd you think of the finale?
Like a play-by-play, let's talk about episode 8, which is it follows the vein of titling the fucking show, titling episode after
Over
the
who
character dies.
Yeah.
We love that move.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone give a fuck about Papa dying? I did not care about Brenner dying. I like that 11 goes 11 mode. What else happened that episode?
I don't know.
What?
Will cried.
Will cried. Yeah, it was very sad moment. I did like the picture. I thought it was cute.
Okay.
It was a neat little, because I thought it was fully gonna be like a fucking portrait of Will, and I was gonna be like, okay, what the fuck is this? I cannot think of a single other thing that happened in episode 8. They go to the gun store.
They go to the gun store.
Oh, that was hype. I love, dude. You didn't even mention Jason getting fucking ripped in half. That was sick.
Well, that was the one hated character getting killed.
Oh, that was another despised character. My bad. Episode 9. Let's talk about it. Okay.
Just easily an hour could have been. I could have easily cut off an hour, and I've never edited shit.
You could have gotten your fucking 6-year-old niece to get
like the amount of I can't fucking believe how much time was spent
in the church.
In the church,
it's ridiculous.
What are you think? Can he fucking not believe that no one died in that arc?
Yeah, it's insanity.
It means fucking shit. It means fuck all.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Also,
there's particles there. We can help.
What the fuck are the particles? I don't even know what the particles are.
Somehow, yeah, he is the mind flayer. And
right. Oh, let's talk about that. Okay. I don't like that he shaped the mind flayer. Personally. I don't like that.
He is the mind flayer.
What? That's what you think? That he is the mind flayer?
And
I don't like that.
It's been you all along.
I don't like that. I'd rather having the mind flayer be its own fucking beast thing.
It ain't.
And then have Vecna just be like a dude that came. And also it makes me laugh. Everyone's been pointing this out, but it's like, untouched by humanity, this place of wonder. And meanwhile, this guy just fucking starts shaping it and fucking colonizing it himself. Yeah. It's like, you fucking hypocrite. Yeah, I thought that was stupid that he made the mind flayer. Like, fuck off. Yeah, I'd much rather be its own entity. Okay, also that the particles are just in Russia for some reason. Also, this is the thing. I was on my phone.
But they didn't get any particles. All they did was kill Demogorgons.
Which I didn't know that fucking caused the whole fucking place to go upside down one Demogorgon. Okay, also, where did the sword come from?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, I guess it was for one of the weapons, but it's so weird that they never showed it clearly before.
So they didn't show it. Okay, because I thought I was
fix it up.
I was like, okay, I'm on my phone. Like, I'm sorry, I missed this. I don't want to rewind. And he just had the sword. Also, I was like, fuck, did I just miss what happened to Enzo? Where is this guy?
Yeah,
he just doesn't appear for the last 30 minutes.
Because they left him to convince the other guy, the fucking...
What?
Yeah, you missed that then. He convinced Yuri to fucking help.
Right. But then they were all on the plane. Oh, they're all in the helicopter. They all went home. Okay. Right. That was stupid. That should have been cut. Yeah, oh, come on, we gotta help out. This is gonna kill it. That's like a fucking very Game of Thrones. Like, this is bigger than us, man. The fucking people are coming. Okay. Also, how tragically boring was the telekinesis fight between Vecna and 11?
Oh my god.
How boring was it?
Fucking...
Two superpowered people, and they're just throwing stuff at each other. That's it. And there's like maybe one push sometimes. Really boring stuff. Very boring powers.
Can I discuss what I enjoyed?
Yeah, of course.
Because it's not, I don't know how
it's few and far between.
So you know what? Even though I thought the sidelining of Will was bullshit, and I did very much enjoy the conversation he had with Jonathan.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
even with Mike was I thought was good too, but I just thought, man, I can't believe that he is crying, man, and there's just zero noticing.
He is full on in.
He's
bawling.
putting the whole Bob into it there, but it was a nice chat with Jonathan, and you know they're going farther into it than I was expecting them to, which you know gotta appreciate. There's also, Eddie. Mm-hmm. Killing Eddie. Well, I think it is kind of a cheapo thing to do because he's a new character.
Yeah.
You know, the scene of him dying, it was good.
Oh, but I know what you're gonna talk about.
It didn't. But what really was, I think, probably the whole best scene in the episode was Dustin and his uncle.
Yeah, that was great. That was
a great scene.
That was really good. Also, I told, I guess without even I thought I got erased into oblivion, but I said, it makes sense they're going to kill Eddie because there's no fucking logical way they could clear this guy's name. Yeah. So, unless they're putting him in, like, witness protection, he's dead.
Yeah.
So, there is theories that he's going to come back from the dead or some shit. There is theories that Max is going to be, like, trapped with Vecna and some shit.
I was like, when I got most locked into the finale was when I actually thought Max was dead. And I'm like, they actually fucking did it. Like
it was scary.
The second I saw the first arm break, I'm like, they actually fucking let's go.
But then
it's a fully unexplained thing. She fucking gives her light. She force lives her alive. But then for some reason, when she shows back up, she's surprised that she's alive.
Yeah, that was weird. I think I missed the force lighting alive thing, to be honest. I think I blamed.
Jesus.
Come on, man. It was 2 hours. One sitting of 2 hours and a half.
No, but I feel like this is such a big moment.
It's a big
moment. With the main character dying. That's your phone moment? Okay, man. More power to you. More power
also,
to you.
just like 11 is in the fucking the space. It's like there's like no stimulation here. Like I gotta fucking come on. Anyways, I also did have the fucking thing spoiled where she's in the cast. So I'm like, okay, she's alive. Anyways. I was gonna say another thing I hate because I keep on doing this every fucking season and it's getting so boring, it's getting so overdone, so redundant, is the 11 Ex Machina saving the day every single time. Even in this one where it's like the kids have a plan to do it without 11 and it's like, whoa, good for them.
11.
But it didn't work. The 11 has to go in and save the day, sort of, and it's like, fuck, man, come on, like what? Like, it's so done over, you know what I mean? I don't know what else they could do besides give the other kids powers, which would be pretty, I guess, sort of interesting. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Okay. As much as I dislike the show, I do think they do some great some really enjoyable characters.
Okay.
Like Steve, Robin, all the other characters are very nice to watch. Dustin, I really like watching. Other kids I don't really care too much about. I think they're kind of bad actors. The kids, to be honest.
Right.
I think it's weird that how good all the kids were when they were younger. And now I'm like, Finn Wolfhard, I don't know, man.
Finn Wolfhard, yeah.
It's kind of rough sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. Some people like it. And also, people are saying they liked Lucas's performance a lot. And I was thinking it was kind of rough this whole season.
I did not love it.
But Max, they just fucking crippled their best actor kid, which is great. Like crippled as in like they can't use her for now. But I mean, I'm sure she'll be back and blind or whatever, which is interesting. Dustin, the day Dustin dies, the show dies, to be honest, because he is the fucking whole show. Steve, again, if Steve died, this whole show would be over, to be honest. Interesting stuff, though. Did you like the three-way montage of like? Did you like that?
No, because all I could.
Did you like it?
All I could think about.
Did you like it?
No. All I could think about was someone in a fucking studio quickly grabbing the file of their trailer music.
Guys, we gotta put this in
on the montage.
Running up that hill.
Anyway, man, you like the ending? You like the little setup?
It's interesting.
Will's got the shakies again.
Oh, Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Shiver me timbers! I did like... Okay, it doesn't make... They kind of half-assed the whole thing. It's like, the whole fucking thing splits apart, but it's not really.
Yeah, but yeah, I did not get that fucking at all, because like, oh, it did break apart, but then Max came back to life, and I thought, oh, so it probably closed again.
But it's
and then
still
they
open?
show Hawkins, everyone's still
It's
in Hawkins.
exploding.
And then it's like, okay, but then they walk out and shit's coming out of it. So I'm like,
it's like, what is happening?
Can you explain things? Fuck.
What I'm thinking is that this one, like, where all the people on Hawkins are in one quarter of it, and the rest of it is just happening around.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Apparently the whole next... So,
in Hawkins.
Okay. Let's break down what the writers were saying.
Okay.
First of all, 90% of this fucking show is improvised, apparently. Not 90%, but all the good parts of it were improvised.
All the parts, Eddie saying I love you.
Eddie saying I love you.
Also, there's another
Lucas
thing.
freaking out.
What if fucking Eddie and Dustin have one conversation before even Volume 2 took place, and then suddenly they're wrestling each other. And...
Hey, we're besties! We're best friends!
I love that kid, man. That's the best.
You are the leader of the Hellfire Club. But it was nice. It was nice. They convinced it well enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then next season, last season. I think you gotta watch.
I'm gonna watch the last season.
You're gonna like it.
I'm not gonna be happy.
Yeah, but they did say they're gonna make it shorter. They want it to be 10
They're
hours.
aiming for 10. Fucking, let's hope they
just good.
Undershoot.
It's all gonna be in Hawkins. All the characters are together, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, but you know they're still gonna find a way to fucking. They're on this side. They're on this side. They can't reunite to the finale.
Oh no! These guys are in Russia again.
Dude, what if, wouldn't this be so nuts? The final episode, okay?
Okay.
They're all fighting Vecna, who's now in the real world, and then right before he kills everyone, 11 walks in.
No!
And kills him!
Dude, are you kidding me?
Wouldn't that be nuts?
Wouldn't it be cool if they're all fighting Vecna at the same time?
With the sword that came from the ground?
With the fucking... the Elder Sword.
Yeah, it's the sword of Gryffindor.
So they're all fighting, and then it cuts away to like just a random still of a dog, and then it cuts back.
Yeah!
Wouldn't that be sick?
That'd be dope.
And it kept on going back to the dog, chewing on his bone.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Anyways... This was a show that came out.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it was really dumb they killed Eddie again. Like,
yeah.
Again, they wrote themselves into a fucking corner with like, oh, he's gotta die. But they just as a likable new character that everyone is loving. Like, there's so many fucking, I've seen so many cosplays of Eddie Munson. I think they should just killed someone, like one of the older cast. Just get rid of one of them. There's too many. Or just don't introduce this guy at all. Whatever.
Ridiculous.
Kill off Murray, man. He's gotta go.
Yeah, man. Murray got
I thought he was for sure
armor,
gonna go, man. He's got dead written right.
He's got some armor.
All right, 19. That was the review. Alrighty, chap.
So,
into it.
I will admit, I had a bit of a rant last review there, but
right.
Now I think it's time for someone else's rant.
Chill. Oh god.
As we dive into Miss Marvel episode 4. Jay, what do you think?
That was my reenactment of the song.
Damn.
You like that? That was
good.
That was a good one. Okay, episode 4. I'm gonna talk in the pace of this show. So basically, that was my whole review. Did you like it? Whoa, moths on the window. Okay, so this episode happened, and it was fucking balls to the wall pacing.
Yes.
10 things happened at once, pretty much, and none of them were interesting, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in Karachi. I like seeing the hometown. I thought we introduced the fucking cousin characters are like, oh, Kamala, come over here. Uh-oh, Kamala's in jeans. We can't go in there. And it's like, all right, Kamala, fuck you. We're going to go get coffee. And then...
How about you fucking tell her no jeans before you leave the house?
It was a classic Michael situation. Anyways, so basically, then we get introduced to the fucking Red Dagger just coming out of nowhere. Get such a clunky fight scene again. And we get the whole Red Dagger lineage storyline in 2 minutes. Mr. Red Dagger just dies.
Yep.
And the people are back. They broke out of prison. They just teleported to Karachi somehow. I'm kind of exhausted talking about this, to be honest, already.
You know what? I think last year the pattern with the Disney Plus shows is that episode 4, bang, slaps.
No, okay.
This year the pattern is episode 4 is the worst.
Right.
Because what? We had Obi-Wan episode 4, that was the big
Yeah,
one. This episode
kinda...
4, Moon Knight episode 4.
What was Moon Knight episode? Was that
that's the one where he's creeping through the...
Oh, the cavern!
Yeah.
It's the creepy cavern one.
Which I don't think there is a bad episode of Moon Knight, but...
I think it was the weakest one.
I would say 3 is maybe weaker than that one.
Okay.
Because that one has the crazy twist ending, man.
Hello!
But, yeah. So here's it's like I said last week. When I started this show, I had the feeling all the family stuff is going to be amazing. All the superhero stuff is going to fall a little flat. And it's just why I fucking hate this feeling that things are so rushed.
It's so
rushed.
rushed.
This should be a 6-hour story. Why are we trying to do so much? Like, why? It's so... These Red Daggers, they're introduced for 2 minutes until one of them, like her supposed mentor, dies. And there's... But, and it's so weird. And also, I've also accepted that the villains...
is garbage.
Are not good in the show. Which is, it's fine. It's MCU standard, really.
MCU origin standard.
Like, man, their scene of escaping. People are talking about the stormtroopers being idiots. Talk about the DODC guards, man. Fuck.
Oh!
They leave the kid. They leave the son, which, damn, that was crazy. But,
oh, they leave the son?
Yep.
Sorry, man.
Jesus, man. It's like a whole big... The mom is like, leave him!
Damn!
In the jail. He's not one of us anymore.
Oh my god, I would have missed that.
You know, basically, yeah, there's just... But, once again, I like the family stuff.
Yeah.
I love all the stuff with her and her mom. Mom
the mom and the grandma stuff was good.
Mom and grandma stuff was good.
Her and her mom.
And you know, the action sometimes falls flat. I did enjoy the chase scene on the one, because, like, there's some good stunt work in there. People are actually on that one wheel thing, whatever that is.
Oh, the cart.
But yeah, it's just definitely the weakest episode so far. But my hope is not lost for the show, because I think it leaves us in a very interesting place. And I'm excited, very excited for
back
tomorrow.
In time.
She's been sent back in time. We're on the partition on the train that we've heard so much about.
I really like how much we're going into the history of like Pakistani culture. That's really cool. It's a really cool dive into it. It's just kind of muddled out by the superhero stuff.
Slow down.
And and we're not in Jersey this episode, and all the fun stuff happens in Jersey. There's no Dad, no Amir, because I like Amir. There's no Bruno. It's like,
Brian?
No Brian. No
Nakia.
No Nakia. Yeah, I honestly think my favorite part of the show is Nakia's run to the fucking...
Yeah, that's a great run.
Because it's so interesting. It's like, oh, the kids are like ganging up, they're doing stuff, having fun.
That is the strongest part of the show. And it's not like saying that's such a small, but that has been such a big part of the show too. Like there's been way more time dedicated to that than all the superhero stuff, and this was one that was a lot more about the superhero stuff. And I just think it's like good.
So Red Dagger, here's a vest. Take this vest. This guy. Oh my god, my favorite scene was like, come around the campfire, we're hanging out. This is Joby Joe. This is what's your name? Sloth baby. It's the cringiest name in the world.
You know what I didn't love, like, the forced cousins teasing each other dialogue.
Oh my god.
So oh, you're short. Oh, you're tall. Oh,
hey,
okay,
Cuzzo. What's up, Cuzzo?
If I hadn't seen my cousin in freaking 10 years, the first thing I wouldn't do was start flaming him, like...
Hey, idiot. Hey, fucking dumbass. Hey.
Just full on fist fight at the airport. But I'm interested to see where it goes next. But yeah, not the best last week.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see something interesting. How much do you think we're gonna get of Karachi partition?
I think it's gonna be the
whole episode. Okay.
You know,
so then we're gonna save all the other stuff for the last episode. It's gonna be rushed to hell.
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah, but how much do you need to do? Just beat these stupid villains and then...
Well, she has to talk to Nakia again.
Yeah.
I'm talking more at the personal level. She's got to deal with the Bruno situation.
She gotta choose, man, all these guys.
I know, so much fucking love interests, man. Jesus.
Crazy.
How are we gonna have 3 love interests and then one of them being a fucking villain, one of them being a superhero, and then we just got Bruno over here, he's just a dude. It's like crazy stuff, man. Anyways, yeah, that's Miss Marvel, episode 4.
Episode 4.
Right.
Alrighty, folks, we have reached the last review of the night. We are going to be discussing The Boys.
The Boys!
Oi,
mate, I'm Mr.
I'm
Boy.
the leader of the boys, I
I
like boys.
I'm Mr. Boy.
The Boys, season 3, episode 7. Last week we got a big one.
We got a banger, a big banger.
About, probably is the best episode of the show. Such an insane culmination of things, and an amazing fight. I got a hot take. This episode was even better for me.
Whoa! Johnny was loving this episode.
This is my favorite episode of The Boys. I think everything was so brilliant. I think the emotional moments in this episode hit. Here's the one thing. I think one of the main reasons I love the show so much. Like, it's such... You hear the premise of the show and, like, all the crazy shit that happens in it. And you could think it could so easily be like, such a mean-spirited, vulgar,
just like,
doing...
Hey, come here! Like, just monstrosity.
This show has such a fucking heart to it.
Yeah, it's a very heartfelt show.
You just root for these... And, like, heartbreaking.
It's the complete opposite of the comics, is basically what you're saying.
Like, I just going through each character, the Butcher stuff, amazing, I think.
Yeah, great flashbacks.
Seeing why he is the way he is, and the way it culminates, and like he wakes up like he's ready to say sorry, the way it culminates, and with the decision with Huey to get more, it's like you watch, it's like,
it's just
your heart literally breaks.
And I loved, like, on that Butch stuff, you see him become his father. Which is really interesting. And, like, really scary. Like, it's like, damn, this is hard to watch sometimes. But it's, like, very, very...
Very hard to... And even, like, so nice to see that, like, because, you know, it's often to, like, watch... It could be easy to watch someone like, he doesn't give a fuck about anyone else. But to see through those flashbacks that he does...
You can understand,
he does care about Huey, even. And, fuck, man. I just... There's so much, like, my mind keeps raising to other things to talk about that. Dude, this show is
it's just so much going on.
Packed. There's so and every story is like
it's great,
amazing. It's insane.
It's the complete opposite of Stranger Things, where it's like, oh man, I don't want to come back to the story. But this one, it's like, oh, we're here now.
Let's go. Yeah, it's
like
so...
And more A-Train stuff. I don't even fucking like the guy. Cool. I'm glad to see what's going on.
Stuff was crazy. Not too much A-Train, but what happened was nuts. He's got Blue Hawk's heart.
That is an insane
doing
twist.
An origin piece with Tom Hanks playing the
what
trainer.
Accent they're gonna give him?
Hey, run like the snow, huh? Run like the snow.
Snow it up over here.
Snow it up, huh? But dude, even like the fucking Kimiko shit, man, with the letter that she wants to protect her family.
Did you see Eric Kripke did a tweet bomb reply to someone? It was like, so why is Kimiko's wanting the okay, but Huey wanting the not okay? And he was like, well, Huey wanted it because he wanted it for like selfish reasons. She wants it because, like, she wants to protect.
Dark side versus light, essentially.
And it's cool. And it's like, and then someone's like, oh, but Huey wants to protect other people too. And it's like, well, they don't need their help with... And also, a really cool point I saw, where it was like, Huey never needed V. He did all this good, like, he killed Translucent, he helped Annie escape from the 7 Tower, Vought Tower, all without, like, having superpowers. So, like, he was fine before. It was just his insecurities.
Powerful.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool, like a deep dive into the writer's mind. But, yeah, all the stuff, everyone gets something to play.
But insane shit that's going on with Maeve.
The Maeve stuff, yeah. We get to see where she's at. She's being kept there and doing some crazy stuff. And I love, this season we get to see so much, like, parallelism.
Yes.
Like, I remember episode 4, was it? The one where Scarlet Crimson whatever dies.
Episode 5. Yeah.
Homelander made the exact same conversation as Soldier Boy and Crimson's Countess. How they hate them and like it's like crazy. In this one, there's like the exact same thing happens between Maeve and Homelander, and then what else was the exact same thing? And I guess there was something that was like so similar that happened, and I can't think of it, but it was like a really big parallel, like pretty much word for word.
Really, in this episode?
I'm almost 100% sure.
Homelander?
Yeah, and there was something maybe Soldier Boy-ish. Well, no, I guess it wasn't exact, but it's like Soldier Boy made Homelander kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I guess that was the parallel. But it's like so cool. We see so many like things between characters and like on the nose.
And then Jay's just skip to the reveal here, so let's chat about it.
Oh, sorry.
Big reveal, big twist in an episode. Homelander is Soldier Boy's son. Dude.
And they're teaming up.
It's one of those things where you don't see it coming at all, but then you hear it and you go, fuck,
that makes so much sense, yeah.
How did I not think of that?
Yeah.
They're gonna
Great
team up.
reveal.
This finale is gonna be
balls to the fucking wall.
But,
and we thought that Homelander was unstoppable before. With Soldier Boy at his side, holy fuck.
And then, I wanted to save the most shockingly gripping part of this episode to me that I did not expect.
Okay.
Well, another thing we had,
we
had the MM situation with this
when he rocked
the guy. Caught. You know what? I always thought I recognized that guy. You know where that guy's from?
Who is he?
You ever seen the fucking Lotto 640 Max commercials?
He's
like, Max Millions, dream big to win.
I did not know that. That's
let me pull up Lotto Max.
So did they film mostly in Toronto? Yeah. Is that why? Maybe
Lotto Max guy.
We are looking at Lotto Max. Johnny is on his phone.
Win Max Millions.
Wow.
You never seen these ads on YouTube and stuff?
And now it's like, hey, Homelander Millions.
Yeah, Homelander Mills. But it's crazy. But
that confrontation was crazy.
That was
and it makes like I like that it was like that Emmett wasn't even mad that he's supporting Homelander. He's just like, don't fucking put my daughter in danger because like Soldier Boy's on the fucking loose.
That was some crazy shit with the Homelander rally. He's supposed to be just
talking about the next president,
but all he doing is talking about Starlight. Then he goes, gets a little bucket of milk for himself.
Yummy, yummy.
He loves his milkies.
Yeah. The what's it called? Then we get another Newman.
Yeah, another Newman
event. She gave him an address or something. Yeah. Okay, we also didn't talk about Mind Melter. What the fuck that guy's name is? Mindstorm. And I thought the portrayal of it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's like, he just wants to get away.
Traps you forever.
Yeah, in your brain. Yeah. That's so fucking scary.
I loved it, and I loved even with Huey. Like, Huey, it's funny because this episode was kind of like a redemption for Huey. He's like, fuck, like, I just want to protect, I just want to, like, help my family. That's all I want to do now. I'm done, and he doesn't know he's being led straight to his fucking death now.
Yeah, oh my god, that was another reveal. The
compound V, 3 to 5 doses. So, Huey's had 3.
Oh my god.
Butcher's had 4. So...
Jesus Christ. Well, people were saying that they focused on the vial of normal V for a long time, and there's stuff in there, and like you don't need to use all of it. Some people are saying they're probably just gonna get normal V. I don't know. It's very scary though. Yeah, that's some crazy stakes they just added out of nowhere.
You want to talk about fear? Now let's talk about the biggest breakout of this episode for me. Black Noir. Holy shit. How many minutes of screen time do you think he had in this
all
episode?
Together? Oh, in this episode?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like 10? Like 5? 4?
Like 5, 4, yeah. And that
the whole show, I'm going to say he has 15 minutes of screen time altogether.
But the 4 or so, or however many minutes in this episode has cemented this character
as one of your favorites.
One of my favorite characters.
It's insane.
This was so fucking brilliant to do this. the way they show the backstory, you just feel so bad for the guy.
It's so
and
hard.
holy shit, do I ever want to see this guy fucking murder Soldier Boy next episode.
God.
Oh my god. So effective. We see him as the sheep, you know, just getting the shit beat out of him and abused.
Just for no reason.
For zero reason.
And this is also the one way, like, because, like, the whole season, like, Soldier Boy, he's not that bad. He's just,
he's a chill guy.
He doesn't do too much. Like, he's not as bad as Homelander.
No,
but, like, he's definitely as bad. This guy just was abusing his fucking team.
So, I have a question. Can Black Noir actually not talk, or does he choose to be silent?
Well, it's kind of like a Kimiko situation, right? I think, well...
Was it when Soldier Boy fucked him up when they were trying to kill him? Was that the last time he ever spoke?
Probably, yeah. I
like
imagine.
He never spoke after he got fucking split in half.
I imagine it might be because of the fucking chunk of his brain that came out that he can't speak.
Yeah.
But did he ever speak when he was Black Noir before?
Well, we saw.
Well, no, I'm saying, but like in the costume is what I'm saying. Maybe he reverted back to, like, you know what I mean?
Like what do you mean?
Like when he was a superhero, they didn't want him to know that he's a black man.
Yeah.
So he might have been a silent killer as well.
His name is Irving.
Irving, yeah. Fuck, man.
I'm rooting.
And he just wanted to be a movie star, man. But that was fucked.
I know. I'm so scared he's gonna die. My hope is if he does, cause it's such a fucked thing. Because like I obviously if we're gonna like I don't want to see Jensen Ackles go.
Yeah,
but I want
to kill that
Black Noir to get the dub, man.
Yeah.
And if he dies, I hope he at least would take Soldier Boy with him.
Yeah. Jensen Ackles, amazing performance.
So good.
Like he's been fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
But I want to kill him so bad because of
I want him dead way more than I want Homelander dead.
Because of that, just the brutality of that, and just because of their character.
Because they're little animals,
and it's so hard to watch.
Uh-huh.
And it's also fucked that the whole fucking the whole Payback team is fine. But they just let Black Noir get his fucking shit breed out of him, burned on the fucking scorch, get his fucking brain slashed out by the shield. Also, how brutal was the Mindstorm death too?
Oh, so brutal.
Jesus Christ.
But like, and I also love even after the flashback, like the pep talk that they give him. Like that shit was getting me hyped.
They're like, you got it.
And that even that scene for me is like, okay, he has to fucking win next episode because they're like, you have to. I know you're scared, but you have to
face him.
Like that would be the fucking worst if after that hype
he gets
killed.
He gets killed like fucking Polka Dot Man.
I would hate.
I'm a hero.
That would make me not love that finale.
Yeah, that would make it way worse. But here's the thing: The Boys is not a fucking nihilist
it's not.
awful show. We have had moments of like success and moments of happiness. Like this show knows how to not go full what's the word? Black pilled. You know what I mean? Like because in last season the finale we got the girls get it done scene, which was so hype. I'm sure this season we're gonna get some kind of gratification. You know. I'm scared.
I know. I'm terrified.
I'm so scared.
Predictions for finale though. Who's living? Who's dying? What's going to be the status quo by the end of this thing? Do you think we are? Because now that they're together, I feel like there's no way Homelander's getting depowered.
Right. Maybe they're going to keep him.
Could they depower Starlight?
You want Starlight to be depowered? Oh, you want...
Like, are they going to do it?
Right. Man. Oh, okay. They could depower everybody. Well, the thing is, that blast is fucking...
Yeah, it gets you.
It's not just going to depower you. It's going to fucking lit you up.
Oh, yeah.
And Kimiko only survived because she had, crazy healing factor before. So, if any of those guys get it, they're done. But if Homelander got it, he'd just be depowered, I imagine. Okay. I could see... Prediction time. We've been figuring out... Also... This whole series, I'm like, fuck, why do they want to stop Soldier Boy so bad? He's helping them. But now it's like, okay, yeah, thank God they've been doing this work on the side because without that, we would be screwed. So they know it's a nitric gas or whatever.
Yeah.
They know, or the vapor. It's a vapor.
I just got a thought.
Right.
Of an insane scene.
What's your scene? Lay it on me.
MM and Black Noir v Soldier Boy.
But would MM just get his fucking shit rocked?
What if he takes a little?
Oh, if it takes a little compound.
Or they're gonna use the slower thing. He's using the slower thing. Noir's being the vapor. Right?
Oh, right. Well, yeah, he's gonna be knocked out. They're just gonna fucking punch the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Be good, like, Black Bros get it done.
Team up, yeah.
Anyways, I think they're gonna definitely use that. What I also think, the Russian music they're gonna start playing, and they're gonna have him go fucking berserk and like Crossfire, maybe Homelander, because this like we've had 3 seasons of Homelander being the big bad.
Yeah.
I can't see him doing it again, because someone said you kind of can.
Yeah.
Because someone said the real villain of this whole fucking show is Vought. We know that.
And
so
now he is Vought.
Now he is Vought. But then, Stan Erik's probably gonna come back. Come on, they have Giancarlo there. So we'll see what's going on there. That's the thing about this show. You don't they could just keep it the same way and I'd be perfectly fine, perfectly happy. They could change up the whole fucking thing for we don't even know if it's the last season or not. Hey man, do you think Starlight's dying? You think 100%?
I'm thinking because,
the
the episodes have been ending with her. And it could be a way to bring Huey back if they wanna.
Do you think Butcher and Huey are gonna die?
No, I don't think.
No, there's nothing. Yeah, no way
because Carl Urban's producer on the show.
Oh, really?
He's in it. He's in it to the end.
Do you think Frenchie's gonna die?
Yeah, those two.
I could see Frenchie and Kimiko dying.
No, I don't think they'll kill both.
But I can see one of the other.
One of them, yeah. And that's gonna be tough.
That would be very hard to watch.
I think there probably is a good chance Black Noir dying. I really don't want to now.
That's the thing about the show. So many avenues this thing can go.
I know. I have no fucking clue.
And I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah.
At this point, the season cemented itself as one of the best seasons of the show. Of the current slate of television.
I will be baffled if this does not hit my number one.
Yeah, if they blow it. Yeah. We'll see, man. I'm scared. I'm like anxious. I'm anxious.
About it,
Oh man.
Here we stand.
Is that
Worlds Apart? Hearts broken in two.
I thought you were singing the Robert Pattinson song.
Oh, you want that?
No, please not. Anyways.
Standing by.
Anyways, guys. Is that it for today?
Guys, I think that's it.
Thank you guys for watching.
Now listen, stay tuned, because next week what we got?
Next week
Thor Love and Thunder review.
A monster
Miss Marvel episode 5 review. The Boys season 3 finale review.
Retrospective recap.
Everything, man. And then we're going to hit the news as always. But guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.
And we
see you when we see you.
We'll see you.
You have an
outro
song? Okay, we're going to waste time.
We will see you next
Miss Piggy.
Time. Oh, it looks normal. It looks normal. It looks so good. It looks normal.
Let me see this. Ciao.